3 lessons I learned from billionaire Charlie Munger. There are only 3 ways where you can lose everything. When I first learned these lessons, these 3 lessons I'm going to impart to you, I thought they were too simple. I thought they were way too simple. I thought it's pretty obvious, but are they obvious? And can they creep up on you and catch you? So you might find they're very simple, but I'm going to elaborate on each of the 3 lessons I learned from him as to how you can lose everything. Because one thing that he taught me was, if you concentrate on not being dumb, you'll, as a result, be smart. And he taught me this concept of flipping things. So don't look at it one way, flip it on its head and look at it a completely other way. So rather than say, how do I become successful? Ask yourself, how do I avoid failure? So here's how you avoid failure, or here's 3 ways to avoid failure. They're very simple. Ready? Liquor, ladies, and leverage. They're the 3 things that can undo your success like that. Liquor, ladies, and leverage. What do I mean by liquor? Well, what Charlie meant when he taught me that lesson was, don't put yourself into situations where you're going to become an addict of anything, including ideology. It is not good for you. So liquor, right, is one of the most addictive substances. If you're putting yourself in positions to drink a lot, become addicted to any substances, you're probably going to fail at most things. So avoid liquor. Have a little bit of fun maybe, but it's not going to help you succeed. Ladies, what does he mean by ladies? Well, if you don't choose the right partner, as you'll notice from perhaps some of your friends that have done that, or family, that if you don't select the right partner from a man to a woman, so ladies, obviously, and obviously for a woman it could be the man, they can unravel you because they cannot be supportive, they can actually be vindictive. If you don't mesh, you don't have the same values, they can really unravel your wealth. And I know a lot of people who have lost a lot of money because they selected the wrong partner. Does that make sense? So be very careful about who you decide to marry, who you decide to date, who you decide to build something with and build your life with, all right? Because if you make that mistake, it can really unravel later. Now the 3rd one is leverage. What do I mean by leverage? Well, I don't mean the good leverage, okay? By doing lots with less. What I mean is financial leverage, where you actually take on way too much debt. I don't know anyone that's not gone bankrupt without debt. If you don't have any debt, it's very hard to go bankrupt. Possible, but you'd have to be trying very hard. So leverage, avoid lots of leverage. So that means don't lever up too much. A lot of people lost everything in the GFC because they had too much debt. And right now, in 2022, if you have too much debt and interest rates are going way up, you might get caught with your pants down. And if you can't pay the interest, then guess what happens? You go broke. So rather than look at what am I going to succeed at, I want to teach you with these lessons I've learned from Charlie Munger, how do you actually avoid losing everything? And you do that by avoiding liquor, certain ladies, and leverage. That's it. You might think that's too simple, and I did when I first heard it. But if you focus on avoiding those things, success in many respects is going to find you. You will position yourself for success. So, hope you've enjoyed those 3 lessons. Leave a comment below as to which lesson in particular resonates with you the most. I really want to know. Is it liquor, is it ladies, or is it leverage? Which one are you going to make sure you avoid, or which one are you going to fix going forward? Leave it in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next episode.